Queen Camilla eager for King Charles to rest back at Buckingham Palace.
Before we continue this video, please support this channel by like and subscribe.
Queen Camilla was eager to get King Charles back to Buckingham Palace for some rest following the state visit of the Emperor and Empress of Japan, according to body language expert Judi James. Judi James observed the farewell moment when Camilla and Charles kissed Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako goodbye as their three-day visit concluded. As the Japanese dignitaries departed Buckingham Palace, the King and Queen waved them off. Ms. James noted signs that King Charles appeared a little tired, prompting Camilla, 76, to ensure her husband got some rest. She remarked, "This is a very long farewell from the Japanese emperor and his wife, and despite the close friendship evident between them and Charles and Camilla, there are hints that Charles might be feeling tired and that Camilla wants to get him back to the palace to rest." Camilla seemed to speak to Charles at one point, her left hand clenching and unclenching, indicating growing anxiety. While Charles used some two-handed ushering gestures, it was clear this was a very affectionate farewell, with guests reluctant to leave. Before returning to Japan, Emperor Naruhito visited Windsor Castle to pay respects to Queen Elizabeth II at her resting place in the King George VI Memorial Chapel at St. George's Chapel. He then visited Kew Gardens in West London to learn about the Millennium Seed Bank project and see a bonsai sculpture installation. Charles has had a close relationship with the Emperor for decades, having socialized together when Naruhito studied at Oxford University in the 1980s, enjoying activities like opera and fly fishing. Ms. James added, there were animated conversations between Charles and the Emperor, and Camilla and the Empress. When Charles signaled the end of the chat by touching the Emperor's arm, Camilla perfectly picked up on the cue, initiating a farewell cheek kiss with the Empress. They shared several gestures of affection before shaking hands. Camilla stood on a step above the Emperor, slightly looming over him, but they continued to hold hands, turning a polite ritual into an extended sign of affection. The Emperor's wife looked reluctant to leave, exchanging another cheek kiss with Camilla. Finally, Charles used gentle ushering gestures before the car departed, allowing him to presumably rest as Camilla seemed anxious for him to do so.